the movie that this was
Oh,
again?
it's Amnesty.
Amnesty. That's what I thought it was. Now check out the picture. I'm going to describe it for those of you on the radio.
What are you doing this for?
I'm holding this up because not only is this guy a good-looking Robert Conrad, as he always is, but if you look at this one where he's got more stubble, I'm telling you right now, George Clooney should eat his heart out because you had the original Clooney look, man. This with this beard, you are the original. And I'm not into, checking out guys and telling them how good they look. This ain't a bad picture here.
Hey,
I'm telling you, if
man.
I was a woman, I'd be interested in finding out more. But I'm not a woman.
That was the problem.
At least not today.
That was the problem.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
you.
You know what?
I'm getting rid of this backdoor
What we were
music.
talking about earlier, and playing the romantic music and all of that.
Yes.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
You showed the picture of me, and do me a favor.
Yep.
Throw that out. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I'm
One
doing
more,
the
and
paperwork.
then I won't bother you again.
Give me all the paperwork here. Get rid of that for you. And what else you got for me to get rid of? There's all these, so you don't keep
That's
reading
all.
the same email.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Anyway, I appreciate it because it frustrates me. Anyway, this picture we just showed.
Yes.
That was Joan, and I married Joan when we were 16. Her name was Joan Kenley.
Your first wife.
Yeah, and she was in school at the Convent of the Sacred Heart. She was a great student and a very movie star, good-looking, but she did not care about the industry.
Not a bit. She didn't care you were an actor or anything, right?
No,
she just loved you for you.
She, as a matter of fact, wasn't. She was more supportive of me being a teamster and going into that business in Chicago and getting out of the nightclub business, because I was 3 years in the nightclub business successful. And what happened the 17th of August, 1957? How many years ago is that?
1957?
Yeah,
was
August 17th, 1957.
like 54 years.
It's 54 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was 54 years ago that I left New York and I came to Hollywood and I met Nick Adams and my career began. 54 years ago on the 17th of August. So I celebrated. And yesterday, what am I doing?
What?
Coming home from the doctor's early so I could rehearse Jeb Adams' son, who was up for a part in a movie, and I was his drama coach. And I thought to myself,
so Nick Adams' kid, you're drama coaching Nick Adams' kid. That's great.
Grandson.
Grandson.
Come on, 54 years ago.
All right, I was trying to get the age
But I was
down for
thinking
you.
how exciting, and he called me. He says, I got it. And I thought, this is so great. He doesn't hear it. He doesn't hear his enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And I thought, how neat to be able to partake in that. All right, let's go to...
you got John standing by.
John?
John, save us here. John, welcome to
Come on,
CRN.
John.
Robert Conrad.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Mike. How y'all doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, we're doing good. We got off of you, and here's what I'm doing now. That we got off of you, John. I'm doing
well, happy
this.
anniversary, Bob.
Yeah.
August 17th was also my dad's birthday, so that's an important day in both of our lives.
August
Hey.
14th was my dad's birthday on the 14th.
Hey, and
August is big.
August 16th was my former wife, Lavelda's birthday.
Well, there you go.
And tomorrow is my sister Kathy's birthday.
Wow.
Look at this here. We
August
need
is
someone on the
happening.
15th and the 16th, the 13th, and we're be set.
And the 16th. Now, I didn't say how old Mrs. Conrad.
I noticed. I mean, you're a gentleman to the end, to the bitter end.
Oh, always.
You're a gentleman.
Well, she's the mother of 3 of my kids and a beautiful girl. Okay, she just made a mistake. Anyway, what's up, John?
Well, I just want to say I know that Lana Wood is your experience on your show today, and I just want to mention that Brian from Nashville and I became Facebook friends with Lana Wood at the same time. But Brian works faster than I do because he's already her agent, it sounds like.
Well, this is going to be really exciting because he has no idea, nor do you, my relationship with her as a child.
Will you hear this in the second hour, everybody?
Yeah,
This is
it's
good stuff.
unbelievable. And when I heard that she was available last week, I went, yes, get her. And now, thanks to you guys, she's here.
Well, I look forward to hearing that. Just a couple of things. I just wanted to, you read so much on the Internet, you don't know what's true and what's not. But I believe this is something you said. You correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
But talking about the Wild Wild West, you guys always put in a lot more fighting than you really wanted because you knew the censors were going to say, okay, we're going to take out 2 punches, 2 of this, 3 of that. So when they finished, you guys were left with what you really wanted anyway. Is that true?
Exactly. John, you're so on top of it. Those people that were hired to do that, I can't remember the name, the title that they gave them.
Program censors.
And they would just rip it out, and we would read the script to find out what was left, and then we'd all laugh and go to the backstage because everything we wanted was still in there.
Standards and practices, wasn't that the guys that did all that kind of checked the
standard practices? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for bringing that back to my attention.
You're welcome. And the other thing I wanted to ask you was it true that you, Ross Martin, and you were planning the stages of another Wild Wild West TV series before he passed away?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a commitment to do 2 more Wild West movies.
Oh, okay.
And he, of course, died.
Yeah, so that was a great loss to all of us.
Yeah, and they wanted to do it without him, and I wouldn't do it. I worked without him in the series when he had a heart attack, and that was hard enough, but I wasn't going to even try to do a movie without him.
Right.
So anyway, thanks for asking those questions, and thanks for your support, man. You're John. I've named you. You're the voice.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Mike. God bless you both.
Thank you. God bless you.
Straight ahead, we continue with Robert Conrad on CRN.